Hi. Hi from Florida.
Hi from Indiana.
We're the
Happiest stitches on earth.
welcome back.
Hey guys, it's good to
Hi.
see you.
It is good to see you. Thanks for joining us again today.
You guys, we look forward to this all the time. Like we've been talking all week. Like it seems like we haven't recorded forever. And
It
I'm watching
does.
all the floss tubes. I'm like, I need to do a floss tube. I need to do a floss tube.
It's been a long 2 weeks. I've heard several people say that, and I'm wondering why. It just seems like it's been a long 2 weeks, but here we are.
Here we are. A long 2 weeks that were very productive.
They were.
First of all, I'm going to start with just a little life update. First of all, we're in Lent.
Yeah.
And as a pastor's family, I will tell you that Lent brings crazy, like hard, like it just throws the devil. I don't know. He just throws stuff at you. I don't know why it is, but it's been happening. People at church get ill. We had someone pass away from a heart attack suddenly, and it happens every single year. Like we always prepare our minds for Lent because we know it's going to be crazy. Rich's glasses broke, and
Oh.
and then I had the pleasure of going to see my godchildren in their piano recital. We went to the city. We used to live in the city. We used to live in Chicago. And I got to go see, my goddaughter, Nora, and her brother in their piano recital, Rich and I did. But on the way, when we got home, so we have a parsonage and it has this cute little breezeway, doesn't it?
It does. It's darling.
And so it's like it's a roof that connects the garage to our house. And when we came home, the lights were out. We have sensor lights, but I had not gotten to the sensor light yet. And usually Rich gets there first. But for some reason, I was going first. And we have a wind tunnel in our space. The wind is just crazy. And it had blown the carpet, the outdoor carpet that we have, like a rug. It had blown it up, but it was dark and I didn't see it. And my foot caught that rug. Now, there are times that I've fallen in my life where I've fallen in slow motion, and I was able to be like, okay, you got to do this and this, like you see yourself falling, you're falling, and you like do all the things to prep yourself. There was none of that. 1 second I was up and boom, I was down. I hit hard. I have been off all week. I've gotten a lot of stitching done, but Suzie and I both are not good at sitting and taking it easy. It's just not in our nature. And so I was feeling better 2 days ago. So I did things. And then yesterday I was like, so I feel a lot better today, but I'm pacing myself so that I don't go backwards. So that's like my first. I have a few life updates, but that's my first one. I just thought I would share with y'all. I've been taking meds. I'm a little loopy, but my knee is purple and huge, and my foot is purple, and my back and shoulders are crazy, but nothing broke. And so we're very thankful for that. But it's just all part of the Lenten fun.
Oh well.
You, Suzie.
Oh well. Well, I'm doing better. The fog is lifting, from remember my mother passed away on February 3rd, and it put me in the funk. It really did, and it was really kind of hard to motivate myself for many weeks, even though we did 2 floss tubes or 3 maybe, but I'm good at covering up. And when that was all done, when market was done and we came home, it wasn't nice, but it's lifting. I think a lot of it's lifting because the weather is improving. Even here in Florida, we've had some interesting weather. Yeah, so it's getting very nice. So I'm thankful for that, and I'm thankful for the passing. I know grief is a long time. It takes a long time to get over. And I guess just the initial few weeks of it is finally lifting. And so I'm feeling more optimistic and more productive. Mostly, that's what I'm feeling, more productive. So
Good feeling.
anyway, we had a few things happen. The kids are doing good. Daisy's doing good, and we had the house painted this week, so it was pretty messy around here, but Daisy went to playtime. Take care. Stay out of it. And she's there today while we put the final touches back on. And so it looks nice and fresh.
Today.
Yeah. Daisy would have seriously gotten in a mess.
One of these days we got to bring her on camera.
Right? I know. She will. She'll be happy to make an appearance. Trust me. And but anyway, there's that. And do you want to say anything else? Because I want to say about another field trip that I made.
I have a few things on my list, but
yeah, go ahead.
While I was home, I've had some time to do some things that I normally don't have the time to do. And I woke up with this fabulous idea. I was going to say harebrained, but it was really actually fabulous. That I was going to dye things in coffee.
Right.
And so I dyed some seam binding ribbon, and it was white. So look at that. I mean, that's a beautiful ecru kind of shade, and it's darker in some places than others. I dyed
Tell them what you dyed it in.
I'm gonna just a minute.
Oh, sorry.
I dyed some pom-pom, and this was completely white, so that was fun. I dyed some white lace, and I am loving this cotton lace and how it turned out. There's lots of
pretty
gradations of color. And then I dyed fabric, and this was just white Aida. I bought a bunch of white Aida, like off of garage sale stuff. You know, the old packets where there was folded in a square and 99
Not many.
Yeah, so I just took one of those because I didn't know what I was doing. Oh my gosh. I dyed it in coffee. So we're calling this fabric Columbia from the Kristi Heinz Designs collection. and look at it. Oh my gosh.
A round of applause.
Obsessed. I don't even know which side I like best.
It's gorgeous.
And so I have a bunch. I'm going to tell you later about a new designer I found. I'm obsessed. And I think she needs to do a Flosstube because I need to get to know her. I'm going to tell her that. I don't think she's even in this country. I don't think she speaks English. But I'm going to tell you about her later. But I got some patriotic charts from her on Etsy, and it's going on this.
Oh, that'll be so pretty.
Yeah, so that's that. Baby has been sick. And so we're praying for little baby to get better. He's just not been himself, but I might get to see him Saturday if he's feeling better. I have been working on, in our last video, we talked about Stitchy boxes. No. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was our last one. And everyone's like, we want Stitchy box kits. We want Stitchy box kits. I've been working on Stitchy box kits. So this is a strawberry one. And first of all, it has all this trim. Look at all that. Does that not scream strawberry?
It does. It makes me want to eat one.
All these doodads,
including
one of my signature little boxes of beads. But there's all kinds of things in there.
Oh, cute.
A little package of stickers.
Of course.
And then I'm going to unroll. I don't know the word. I'm going to take this apart. I did a strip of fabric that you can make the ruffle that we do on the elastic thing. And then you have 4 choices, and they're cut 8 by 11. So it would cover either the big box or the little one on the top or the bottom. So you get 4 fabrics, this strip to make a ruffle, 8 pieces of trim, a bag of doodads, and some stickers in this kit.
What a deal.
And so everyone's been saying, we want it, we want it, we want it. Well, here's the deal. I do have an online shop, but it is not at the moment. It needs my attention, I guess we could say. So they're not going to be on sale on my website yet. Maybe one of these days we're going to work that out. But for right now, you have to join our Facebook group, which is The Happiest Stitches on Earth. And it's a really fun group. You won't be sorry. We have a lot of people sharing cool things they're doing and encouraging each other and helping each other with problems. But these are going to go on sale there. So if you were like, and there's also bee ones and patriotic ones. So if you were interested in those, go join our Facebook group and you'll see when they're going up for sale. At work, we're getting ready for the shop pop. It's killing me that I'm not at work this week. My boss said, no work. You got to stay home. But everything is coming in. Like our back classroom is just full of boxes, like all the fabric, all the doodads, all the things are coming in. And I want to be there so bad. So Indiana Shop Pop is going to be crazy, I think. If you are anywhere near Indiana in May and June, that's when the Shop Pop happens. Come stop in. And they have one more life thing, and then you can go, Suzie.
Thank you.
I just signed up for my first retreat.
You did?
I did. And our friend Meredith that we met at the hotel in Nashville is hosting a retreat in September in Lexington, Kentucky, which isn't too far from me. It's Rocky Run Ranch is her company name. So you can find her online, Rocky Run Ranch. And it is in Litchfield, Kentucky. And it is September 19, 2021. It is the second annual ranch retreat. I'm trying to remember who she has lined up. I know she has finally a farm girl for next year, but I can't remember who this year is. Sorry, Meredith. Meredith, you can put it in the comments. Or I'll ask you, I don't know. But anyway, I just signed up for my first retreat and I'm super excited. And I may be signing up for a second somewhere near Suzie.
Well, since we're on retreats, I did sign up for my first retreat too. Well, actually, it might be my second. I'm not sure. But anyway, I did sign up and I think I'm confirmed for the Away We Go retreat at Disney World, which will be awesome. It's going to be February 13th to the 16th. And it's at one of the hotels right there in Disney Springs. And you're not required to stay there, which is a big help because we have ownership in the Disney Vacation Club that's pretty much literally right across the street from it. So we'll be able to stay there.
And we're trying to go too. So
yeah, I hope Kristi can come down for it. But anyway, it looks real fun.
Kits.
Huh? I know you could
buy some Stitchy box kits. Send them to Florida.
Woo-hoo. And then if you get to come, you could probably sell some Disney ones real quick. But anyway, there's that. But I'm looking forward to that. But I want to tell you real quick too about a field trip that I took this week, or actually last week. Remember how I've been talking to you here where I'm in around Tampa Bay area of Florida. It's on the West Coast. And there's like, it's, there's just there's one cross-stitch store and I found it. It's an hour away from me in Largo, Florida. And I put myself in the car and said, I'm going last week. And am I glad I ever did. This place was called the Crafty Framer. It's been around apparently for 20 years, but they even notate themselves that they're the only cross-stitch shop within 7 counties of Florida. Now, I mean, come on, Florida. Let's open some cross-stitch stores. The next one is way up in Ocala. That's 2.5 hours from me, people. So anyway, I walked in and the owner was Peggy. She and her husband have had it for about 20 years. They are delightful. She welcomed me in and just so sweet. And then they always have their big room open right in the front for folks to come and stitch. So I'm really there on a very limited time basis because I had a doctor appointment literally an hour and 15 minutes after I walked in the door, and I had an hour drive back to where I live. So I walk in, my pure intention was to get fabric, and I go in, I'm looking, and I have my Happiest Stitches on Earth bag with me, and I'm looking around, and all the ladies at the table turn around, and they're like, I know you. I've seen you on TV. What? I'm famous? What?
You are famous.
It was hilarious to me. I was like, oh my gosh, thank you for watching. They were the sweetest ladies. And oh my goodness, it just made the trip even faster because I couldn't get to talk with all of them at that time. Yeah. But As it turns out, this shop is moving due to rent increases, and that's okay. It's moving further away from me by about 15 minutes, but that's all right. But I was just tickled, and I bought some. I found the fabric. I mean, they have everything there, so I was just raised up whenever I saw that store because it just felt good that there was selection beyond Michael's because of course Joann's.
I can't wait to visit and go with you.
You need to. I mean, once they get reorganized now, they have this 2,600 square foot store and they're moving into a space that's half the size. Aww. So I don't really know how she's going to cram all that stuff in there, but she's going to
still have a big sale.
Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to stay tuned. But she will definitely continue the business, which is, really, really nice. And I was just tickled pink that she was there and just really made me feel so welcome and so comfortable, as apparently she does with everybody, because I saw her with other customers. She's just delightful. So
that's awesome.
I have a store, people. I have a store.
You have an L&S.
Yes.
A local needlework store for Suzie.
Yes, just for me. So I'm very excited about that. So do tell.
Someone tried to call me. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. You're good.
I could have turned that off. I didn't even think about it. Sorry about that. Well, I got my, are you finished with life or do you
I am.
Life?
Yeah, that was pretty exciting to me.
It was very exciting. I just didn't want to cut you off. All right, I got my planner.
Oh. And
she all filled out.
Look at her. Just so pretty.
Today and tomorrow and Sunday to still fill out. And today is Pilgrim and Strawberry. And yesterday was Christmas. So tomorrow I'm doing I'm fitting it all in.
Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say. You are.
So I'm not doing Thanksgiving and strawberries today. I did strawberries. Tomorrow I'll do Thanksgiving. So there's that, but I want to show you. I have, did I move it into here? I guess I did not. I keep saying I'm going to bring it here and I keep leaving it.
Okay.
I have, what's the little thing that you got me that prints pictures?
Yeah, that thing that prints pictures. Yeah, I'm trying to look for my own here.
I can tell you because on my phone I have the app for it.
Yes,
it is called, oh my gosh, it's a sprocket.
Of course it is.
It's a sprocket and it prints pictures that become stickers, and I caught up my fully finishes.
Oh, how cool.
So I'm putting everything that I fully finished. Well, this is my most recent fully finished.
Oh.
And I don't have it because it's at work, because it's part of one of the classes that we're doing. Mm-hmm. And so because I haven't been at work because of the lovely fall, I didn't get to bring it home. So Steve I could probably talk Steve into throwing this picture up above our heads. But well, I don't know if you can do that on Zoom. I don't know if he can do that. He's magic. I don't know. I can believe he can do about anything. But anyway, here it is if he can't. And it is rickrack with little beads. I'm obsessed. I watched a video by Misty Pursel. And so if you want to see how to do the rickrack with beads finishing, you can watch Misty Pursel, or you could drive to Indiana and take my class. So those are my fully finishes from the year. But this is the only one I had so far since our last Flosstube. Is that one, and I can't even show it to you, which is
all right.
But finishes.
Well, we have to do whips.
Oh, am I going out of order? I'll go to my whips.
Oh,
I had my finishes.
I don't
first.
Care. Okay, go ahead. Do finishes.
Are you sure?
Why not? I only got one.
All right,
but I have one, girls. I have a finish.
I said I was gonna say I have some words for you, lady. Don't say only one. Say I have one.
I have one. Yes.
So do you want to go first, or
why not? Since I announced it.
I can't wait to see it. I haven't even
seen first. Okay. here she is, kids, the lemons. Remember, she was just a long green line for a long time. Remember her? Squeeze the day. So there she is. And I added a little button.
I love that button.
Well, thank you, because that button hides my mistake.
Well, how smart was that? You didn't
that was pretty smart, I thought.
Don't tell anybody.
Well, I'm not now. After this, nobody tell anybody, okay? So anyway,
world. Shh.
I'm not sure how this is going to finish up. I have a feeling I'll probably put them in little frames because I'm going to also do her sister companion, which hopefully won't take me 3 months this time. It's this Fresh Lemonade sister companion. Because in the summer, which is coaching past, I decorate my house in lemons. You know, we're here in Florida and I love yellow. And so this next. Anyway, there she is.
Well, I am so proud of you.
Thank you. I'm proud of me too.
I've been wanting to show this forever. This has been finished since before Nashville. But I was told none of that during Nashville. I even brought him to Nashville.
Oh, well, we didn't have time. Oh, this. Oh, my gosh.
But look at him.
Oh, he is stunning.
Santa Wreath by Teresa Kogut. I mean, he's just full of personality, isn't he?
I love him.
I have yet to figure out how I'm finishing him, but I'm completely in love with him. So he was my first finish. Then I'm so excited about this one. This one is from those little cards from October House. I guess I don't have my pattern here. Hold on. Please hold.
Please hold.
Please hold. I do. It's these little pillows.
Oh, I love that.
Pillows by October House, which I bought them all. I love them, but they need strawberries. October House, you need strawberries. But I am not doing them in little pillows because, as you remember, I got this frame from the Dollar General. And so here she is. I'm going to fold her up so you can kind of see how she's going to go in here. I mean,
come on.
I'm going to have fabric behind her, I think.
Oh, so that's going to be very cute.
But I'm
very, very cute.
Really loved. She was fast. She's quick. And I love it. So I can't wait to do it. I think maybe tomatoes are next. So I have that. And then can I tell you, I met the proper stitcher at Nashville and she was just darling.
She's lovely.
And all of her bags had a little light blue satin ribbon, so southern and proper and perfect in every way. And I have been talking for a long time about her Go Tell It on the Mountain series. And this is the third part in Go Tell It on the Mountain. And I don't know when I'm going to get to do all of them, but I really wanted to do this one because I'm trying to do several nativities. And so instead of doing it so it says that Jesus Christ was born, I thought, okay, that's a little disconnected. I decided to opt out of the words and lower the border at the top. And I did change the colors of the, okay, see, there's little snowflakes here. Well, on my fabric, they weren't showing up. So I changed them to like the steely blue that is the same color as Mary. So, and I'm going to add a button to it. I just have to find the right one because I want to put a button right here because I didn't do the words. There's a little space there, but there she is. Oh,
I love her. Maybe a little star button, huh?
Yes, there's a star here, but I still think I might like a star. And I don't know if you can tell, but it's on gold metallic fabric. And I'm doing several nativities in the gold metallic. And so I'm thrilled with it. I think it turned out super darn cute. Oh, I'm not finished with it. I need to add little red berries on the tree. I totally forgot to do that.
Let me see the finished piece again, because the picture looks, oh, that's bigger than I thought those would be. Yeah. They're longer.
Well, I did it on 14.
Yeah, so. But still, I love them. I bought those patterns and I can't wait to make beautiful. Them.
Okay, one more lifetime. Finish. Well, actually it's two, but so next I want to do, I don't know if you guys have watched Colorado Cross Stitcher, but she has this little white cabinet behind her. Yes. And I found one on Marketplace. So now I want to fill it with little things. And so my goal was to do some Easter things that could go in there as little pillows, little tiny finishes. So I found this one on Etsy. Now I saw it on Facebook and then I went and got it on Etsy, but it's Easter Sampler by Rainbow Hunter.
Oh,
and
I
it's
love
actually 2 pages. Wait, there's more. Hold on. I thought I had it right behind it. Oh, I guess I don't have a picture of it, but there's more to it. There's like another little section. Well, I didn't want to do this whole thing because I wanted it to go in my little cabinet like hers. So I picked my own colors. I didn't do the bunnies in brown. I did them in white because I wanted everything in like peachy pinks and whites. And so I just did the bunnies this spring and this row of this flower and egg, but I didn't do the word love. So I took love out and I did the spring one and this bunny row, but I did my bunnies in white. And this is it.
Oh, how cute is that?
Isn't it so cute?
I love it.
I love it too.
Oh.
I love the colors. I love this fabric. So then I went on the hunt for other small, tiny Easter things. And one of them that I found on Etsy didn't have a cover photo to it. It just had the chart. So I can't show a chart, but it's by Asbery Echoes Stitches, and it's called Happy Easter. And it's very simple, but I love it. And it's going to be a little skinny pillow. Isn't it cute? Look at those bunnies. And those tulips. I love tulips. So this was a super fast one. And so now I need to finish those. So because I just got my Easter decor up. And then I've started one more over here, and he's a quilted bunny. And I just have a little start to him. But I want to fill this whole piece of fabric. This is Cosmos 14. I want to fill it all with Easter stitches and put them up for Easter. So those, my friends, are my finishes.
So let me ask you a question because I'm still learning, right? So I've noticed a lot of people are using one piece of fabric and putting lots of smalls on them and leaving space in between. So then how do you take care of them when they're done? Like, how do you finish all that? You don't leave them all together, do you?
Oh, no, I'm going to cut them all out.
And you just leave them together just because the fabric's big.
Well, I feel like you get the most use out of your fabric that way.
I see.
You're not wasting fabric because when you cut a little piece and you don't know really like how it's going to end up, you've wasted possibly,
like this.
Yeah, like that whole side.
like this.
And when it's all stitched, I start on one edge and one corner. You could do the top. I start at the bottom, and then I just keep moving over and leaving my 2 inches.
2 inches, yeah. You know? That's kind of where I started, but then I realized, oh boy, 2 more inches on this thing, and I'm gonna be off the page.
If you just had a scrap piece of fabric that you could do that on, just do that. But I have this big piece that I wanted to use, and I feel like it was the best use of that big piece of fabric.
Well, I just noticed, I think this week I noticed a lot of people doing multiple smalls on one piece of fabric, and I wondered if there was a method behind the madness there. If it was just easier to work with, or just easier than
I do it because it's fabric.
Yeah. Very nice.
And then it doesn't fray every little piece.
No, that's nice.
Or I don't have to serge every little piece,
Right. Nice. So, thank you for that educational tidbit.
This little thing was brought to you by.
Yes.
Okay. How about new starts?
Oh.
Is that okay?
Oh, sure.
Can we talk about my birthday sale?
Of course.
That's my most exciting new start.
First up
is my birthday sale, which is This Is the Day by Plum Street Sampler. And it is such a fun stitch.
It is. I have to even say that my own self because look how cute this thing is.
Girl, it's 6 pages of pattern. We've broken it up into 2 months. So the first page we're doing March, April, then May, June. Well, the part that was March, April was just like this piece of flowers, and then the controversial ram. I don't know if you can see him.
Don't worry, I'll show him.
I texted Paulette. I messaged her on Instagram and I'm like, Paulette, tell me about this ram. Like rams don't usually jump over houses. What's the story here?
Jumping for joy.
And she didn't respond, but I can't decide if I like him. So I haven't stitched him yet. Susie's doing the ram.
Yep. Here he is. That's as far as I got, but I got this ram going. Hey, that's showing up pretty good. It's white, people. It's not easy, okay, for these old eyes.
Well, there's this butterfly over here, and I'm thinking about doing the butterfly again up here.
That would be pretty.
Right now, I'm waiting to see if I hear from Paulette. But for right now, I'm just leaving that. But I got the first month done, the first 2 months done in 1 month. And so I like that I did that because I really want to work on the house. And I think that the house is going to take more than 2 months. So I today got a little head start on the next page, which isn't the next page. I got
what page is it?
So the next page after this one that we do is right below it.
Oh, right.
And so our prescription for this is this, our schedule, and then this part down here. But I started over here because I'm going to work on this month and then come back to this and then go back to this. And you know what I'm saying? Because I think this is going to take a chunk of time.
That's a lot of bricks.
I started the other house page, but here's where I'm at.
Oh, it is gorgeous.
And I am doing a color and cotton conversion. So my colors are just a little bit different than this. So Susie's doing the called for, and I'm doing a color and cotton conversion because I love the price and how much you get of color and cotton. Although I'm realizing that in April, when I go to my son's call day, I have to go get more because I am going to run out.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. You mean this isn't enough? Oh, boy.
I don't think so. Nope.
Oh, wow. They're so pretty. So here's the big difference. See these yellows, kids?
Yeah.
Look at Kristi's yellows and mine.
So,
you got the softer ones. I got the brighter ones. Well, that's okay with me because I like bright yellow. I love your yellows. And you know what? It's okay.
Hold up the colors that you're doing the border in. The brown and the...
Oh, so well, it's like a brown and a teal. And
peppercorn.
Can you see that?
Yeah, now hold up your flosses for those. Let me see.
Okay. These are classic color works.
And what are the names of yours?
These are called Hickory Sticks and Mint Julep.
And mine is a Nutcracker Prince and Peppercorn.
Oh.
See, yours are just a little darker.
Yeah, how about that? I didn't know you got different on those. They're pretty.
Everything I have is color and cotton. Here, I'll put my hand behind it.
Oh, there, I'm too far. There, how's that?
Put your hand behind it and it'll focus. So hers are just a little more bluish and mine's a little more greenish.
Right. Yeah.
But anyway.
I'm happy with how it turned out. I think it's real pretty. Yeah. And show me yours again. Put yours up again. Okay. And compare borders so I can see. Oh, yeah, it is a little bit lighter. How about that? Yeah. I like it.
Me too. I like yours too.
It's going to be very pretty.
So that's new start number 1, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. I did spend a considerable amount of time whenever I was not in the mood. You know, this was the month of the mood, people. So, but I was very happy to have it. And I'm really excited about it because would I have picked this up normally? Heck no. And I am really happy to know that I can do it.
You can.
I can.
And if you want to partake in the Sal, it's not too late. As I said, there's some people that are farther ahead than me.
Oh, they are.
In our group. And in our Facebook group, people are showing it all the time. And you can search it on Instagram. Not many people have used the hashtag, but it's, this is the day 2025. No, this is the day Sal 2025. That's what it is. So my next new start is a big one, but I'm not doing the whole thing. It's this. the Agnus Day by Modern Folk Embroidery. My goal is to do this square right here, possibly this square. I was going to do this every day during Lent. It is not an everyday stitch. It takes a lot of focus, and so I don't always have the time to really focus hard like that. So I'm just stitching it when I feel like it's a time that I can. I reversed it. Instead of black fabric with white stitching, I did tan fabric with black stitching to go in the dining room, but I've got part of the lamb finished. It's going to be very pretty. I enjoy it, but it's a very busy pattern and it's hard. I wish that there was a PDF of it because I just got markup and it would be so much easier if I could like zoom in on markup. I think there's a way that I can take a picture and put it into markup. So I maybe will try to put it into markup so that it would make it a little easier to follow. But because I wasn't sticking to that one as a religious piece, I heard Colorado cross stitcher talk about a Sunday school wall. And I thought that was so cute. A wall in your house with just all Christian stitches. And I love the thought of that, especially in my little pastor home, right? So I started a second scripture one, and then I'll let you have a turn. I'm sorry I'm manipulating, but this one has been a lot of enjoyment also. You know, I'm a huge Teresa Kogut fan, and this is Sacred.
Oh, that. Oof.
By Teresa Kogut.
Gorgeous.
It is so beautiful. Her coloring is just always so lovely. Well, I started on the border, and that's what I've done so far on that stitch. And I'm loving the colors.
That thread is gorgeous. What is that?
No, you changed them. It's not one thread.
Well,
you changed them.
Oh, okay.
But I'm doing it on 18 count 1/1. Cream and Sugar by Fiber on a Whim. So it's a 1/1 and it goes really fast. I was really shocked at how much faster 1/1 goes than 2/2. I mean 2/1, because I think you're not changing floss as often.
Oh,
like one strand of floss goes, and it doesn't tend to not because you've just got as much because you've just got one. It goes really fast. I haven't worked on it tons, but I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So those are my two like scriptural. What about you? Do you have more? I have more, but I'll
well, sort of more. So remember on New Year's Eve we did this thing, and we did this thing called 12 and 12, right?
Yeah.
There were going to be 12 patterns in 12 months.
Right.
Okay. So I picked this book, 12 Monthly Minis, as one of my 12 by 12. So it's only one I've made a tiny bit of progress in. So far I have this much done of my snowman. Okay. Not very much. One corner, kids. And then I completely skipped February because we all know why. And then I thought, dang, I'm going to do March. So here's March. It got nowhere, but I got the threads and I got the fabric in the hoop, and I'm figuring this is a start for me.
March isn't over yet.
No, I have a couple more days, so it may get started. And I'm really fine with it. And I still love these things. And I'm starting to think, with this whole me questioning why people do stuff on one color of fabric, maybe I should do all of them in this color of fabric, because I saw, I think Nettie these are Primrose Cottage, and I think Nettie put out a free border that if you did them all on
one piece.
Yeah, well, I don't think all 12 are going to fit on this.
No, you'd have to start with a new piece of fabric.
Thanks for that. So yeah, maybe not.
My next start is for the shop and me, but I started BlueJays Summer, and I'm very excited. I am in Fabric of the Month Club for Fiber on a Whim, and this is called Periwinkle. No, Forget Me Not. Sorry, Forget Me Not. And I've gotten this much finished on it, and I love it. I love the colors. I love it on this fabric. This is her stitches are so calming. They're just so relaxing, and the colors are so vibrant. Susie's ready to do it.
It's my almost start. I got the threads, I got the pattern, not even the fabric, but I do like yours, and I'm excited because I love this bird, and I'm excited to see yours develop, and mine will too.
It will. I promise you it will.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the bee front, since I finished that one little one, I had to start a new bee. So in my beautiful keeper from the Barney Fox, I have my next bee start, which is Her Majesty.
Ooh,
I love that.
Royal.
Her Majesty. And this is it. It's by Blackbird Designs. And this is much smaller than it appears to be.
Oh.
So this is my start. I only have a small start. I am doing this on Honey by Fiber on a Whim, 18 count. And here's the start of my bee.
Well, look at that.
I like it. I like these colors a lot. They're not that bright yellow. It's more muted, and I really like it. I love Blackbird patterns. I got this one from Kristi, who is selling out of things, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, woof. I'm working on her. That's a new start. I have one more new start. And then that's all my news. I started a lot this month.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of bouncing all over the place because I wanted to do all of the things. But this is from the new designer I found. You have to go and check her out. If you like kind of a vintage flair, she has a vintage flair, and she has the most beautiful patriotics, and a lot of her stuff are smalls. And her name is Rosa, Subrosa on Etsy. I haven't found that she only sells PDFs, I believe, right now. But I bought a set of strawberries. There are 3 different patterns, and I have them on markup on my computer. I didn't print them out, sorry. But you can check it out on Etsy at Subrosa. It's Strawberry Home. And this is the first little one.
Come on. How cute is that?
Isn't that so cute?
Oh, I love the black and white thing they're sticking out of too.
That little urn is just adorable.
Oh, man.
So I need to fill in the cream in here. And then these need little fill-ins, and I have one more strawberry. So
I love her.
You should check out her things. They're small and cute, and they're not that expensive. I will say this. She takes, like, usually, you know, you buy a download on Etsy and it's boom there. Yeah. She takes a bit to get it to you, but I think it's because she's in a different country, and so she's sleeping, you know. So anyway, I love her stuff though. I love all of it. I'm addicted. I bought a bunch, and then there's a bunch in my cart. I need no charts, like none. But I'm not printing these out. I'm only putting them in markup and working through there. Hey, I need a drink too. Let's talk about these lovely cups.
Yes, we got these at market.
Boom, let's chink.
And clink.
Oh no, you gotta go the other way.
Clink, clink.
We're doing some backwards. So visited with
Kathleen Littleton
from the Cross Stitch Antiques, which she lives near me, like an hour.
She does. We need to go see her. So I did not realize until today that Kristi and I got different patterns.
Yes, we did.
On our cups.
She does reproductions.
Yes. Do you know what mine is? Remember last time I talked about that I bought this book, Amelia Fox 1668. That's what's on my cup.
That's so cool that I thought you did that on purpose.
No, I did not. I bought the thing, and then she gave me that. Maybe she did it on purpose. Thank you, Kathleen. If you did,
we're gonna go see Kathleen.
Yeah, but
apparently all of her reproductions are also in her little shop.
Yeah.
Which I cannot. It's something general store in Frankfort, Illinois.
Yeah.
And so when Susie comes, we're going to go visit her. My friend Kristi from Cotton Hearts is really good friends with Kathleen. So it was just kind of a fun little meeting, wasn't it?
It was. She was very sweet, and she took so much time with me, you know, talking to me. I told you this last time about this chart in particular. She had the real thing. She said her husband bought it for her birthday. So anyway, we already talked about that. So anyway, here's a whip, my style. It's all ready to go. I would rather be stitching. Here it is.
That's not a whip, hun. That's kitted up. We got to
Well,
get
okay.
terms right.
All right. I got my terms mixed up. My kits, my whips. And but in my world, this month,
it's a major accomplishment to get
this was a start. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Fair enough.
I got the parts. So that's all good.
Yes.
Yes.
That's fair. I don't know if you all have realized that last year's Sip and Stitch by Primrose Cottage is now for purchase. So if you have drooled over the berry basket, if you have drooled over the berry basket, it's now for sale. And I bought their fabric. It's 16 count Ada berry smoothie. And here's where I am on that little, it's a lovely stitch, but I'm doing 2/1 in 16. And for some reason, this one's taken me a long time, but isn't it cute?
It is going to be beautiful.
So that's my other strawberry stitch that I have going on. And I just thought you would all like to see an update because they just put this out for sale. So
very fun. How often do they have a Sip and Stitch?
I think 3 times a year because they had one in the fall.
We did that one, right?
Yes. No, I did not because I'm not a Halloween girl.
Well, we did the Christmas one then.
Then they had one at Christmas, and then last year they had one in the spring. So if they're going to do a spring one, it should be soon because that's where I got this was their spring, or maybe it was summer. But so maybe they have one coming soon.
Oh, yay!
Coming soon. I don't know. I'm not speaking for them. I'm just
no, I don't know. Yeah. But
and then I just have to shout out one more time, Soulful Creations. Look at that. From Suzie got me this, but how cool is that? Soulful Creations is in our Facebook group, and she came to our little Amanda. She came to our little Zoom stitching for my birthday sale, and it was so good to kind of meet her, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Have another whip. Do you? No,
not well, just my style.
Okay. So I was talking with Emily from Shady Grove Stitches about this one because she's like, I want to do that. I love it. She's doing all the Brenda Gervais swans, and she's just a Brenda Gervais fan. And I have started this guy. He's real cute. And he's 1/1 18 count. But I really wanted pine berries. It's just the snowman head that has
that's right.
On top of it. And Emily has pine berries, and she really wants Kappa Christmas cheer. So
we're gonna trade.
We're we have envy of each other. So maybe we'll both finish it and then like swap or something. I don't know. But Emily's on a Christmas kick. Have you watched her? She's like got me wanting to stitch Christmas because she's doing that Dasher and Dancer Sal and she's doing another Christmas bells or something. And then she showed this big reindeer one on her last video. And so she has me wanting to hit the Christmas. I have 2 more. That's all. Sorry. But I have my schedule and I have to stitch all the things.
You are a schedule girl. Absolutely.
And so this is another Primrose, and it is my 4th of July stitch, which is American Sampler, which is much bigger than I thought when I originally got it. Why I thought that was gonna be quick and easy. It's taken some time, but I love it. This is where I'm at. So it's going well.
Yeah.
So I have that, and then guess what? Russell and I are back together.
Russ.
We are not broken up anymore. He has gotten a facelift. Where'd he go? He was right here. Did I just drop him?
Are you stepping on him?
Oh, here he is. He is. He fell down. Oh, Russell Crowe is gonna be fine. He is gonna be fine.
He's gorgeous.
He's gonna need some buttons on his overalls to cover up the little incision that didn't heal his head. However, all he needs is some leaves now, and I'm so excited about him.
Look at the size of that
guy.
Huge. He's huge.
But doesn't he just look so happy to be alive?
Oh, he does.
He's so thankful that I forgave him and brought him back. But see, he's got this little boo-boo right here. Oh, he fell. Hold on.
You know, he's absolutely gorgeous.
So I've had a couple people, including Dawn, say, just put a button there. And so I will.
That'll be very cute.
So all I have to do are those scattered leaves and he's done. So
yeah.
I am so happy that I've gotten him back out again and we're friends. Me and Russell.
Good. Oh, it's going to be good to be friends.
Now his friend Frosty and I need to make up because Jack Frost and we're going round and round too. So I'll see. All right. So that is all of my my whips.
Well, I got a few more things ready to go too. If you want to see them, my kit ups. Do you want me to see my kit ups?
Are we doing haul?
Well, it could be called haul.
Yes. I think it could.
In the cross stitch world, it could be called haul, as a matter of fact.
Let's call it haul.
Let's do haul.
Okay.
All right.
Go, girl.
So remember, I said my anniversary is coming up. And I told you my husband is a coffee just fanatic. He's the coffee master. So I'm going to make this for him. But I'm going to make the heart in all three cups. Can you bring it up a little closer? Sure. I'm going to make the heart.
Don't listen right now.
I'm sorry?
I said, Steve, don't listen.
Oh, I know. Put on your earphones, honey. There's that. So anyway, I have.
Can you show us the book that's from?
Yes, this is from the Cross Stitch magazine. This is from the wintertime one, and I've been looking around for the springtime one, and I haven't found it yet. So I guess I'm going to have to go to Barnes & Noble or something. But anyway, there's tons of cute patterns in here. But I really love this one. We recently redid
No.
Oh, gosh. Sorry.
It would not be an episode.
I was so sure I wasn't going to do that today. Dang nabbit. I was like, don't show the pattern. Anyway, okay. Well, there you go. Sorry about that. But anyway, I have this ready to go. So I'm really praying hard that it's an easy thing to do, but we'll see. I really
be a few, and I'm like, that one. I'm gonna tell you, girl, you're not gonna like it because it's a ton of white. And
the other patterns that I bought online, oh my God, they were like. First of all, there was about 18 colors in those things. It was like three little swirls.
White, like
me and white, we don't like each other. So anyway, and then I got I have my Robin all kitted up too. So hopefully she'll see the light of day this year. And then what I'm really excited about after I get all those done.
That'll be next week.
Yeah, at least next week. Is this I just love this pattern so much. This Summer at the Shore, and I got all the colors for it there, and my floss drops that Kristi made me, which are just so stinking cute. They're lemons. Hang on, let me get them out. Well, I can't because I have.
Could you take the pattern out of the plastic? It was kind of hard to see it.
Yeah, that means I got to take off this hook, and
I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. Tell a joke in between. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay.
Really, really bad at jokes.
Here it is.
I don't have Lenny's.
No. Isn't that just so sweet? I mean, I want this so much in my house. I just do.
Start it, girl. Start it.
I will. So anyway, and for the fabric, I bought it at the Crafty Framer when I was there because Peggy saw the pattern and she goes, you know what would look really pretty is this Aida cloth. I don't really know. It's called Vintage Blue Whipper.
I can't wait to see
or Whisper.
Whisper.
Yeah. Look at this fabric.
Oh, it's barely blue.
Isn't it pretty? It's all like modeled like a sky. It looks like a sky to me.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to turn out pretty with the colors. So we'll stay tuned. It's coming for you. It's coming for me too. And it's going to be pretty big, I think. So yeah, we'll see. Finished size. Ha! Oh my God. 177 wide and 103 high.
And you know what? There's a lot of stitchers out there that are like doing things that are 400 by whatever. You can do it.
Oh my gosh, what am I thinking?
You can do it.
I'm gonna need some cheers, kids. I'm gonna need some cheers. So I'll tell you what. Oh my goodness. So anyway, there's that.
I have show us. I wanted to show that we're little stitchies.
Yeah.
So when Suzie was here, I think we mentioned that we went to the barn retreat with Nancy from work hosted. Hi, Nance. And she had given everyone at the retreat a gift, and she gifted us the same thing. Look how cute this clock is.
Yep.
Time to cross stitch. And I haven't put batteries in mine. Oh, there is a battery. I haven't got it started yet, but oh yeah, it is. It's just, it is.
There it is. It's fine. And there's mine.
There's hers on her shelf. Mine goes by my sewing machine. So I'm very thankful for this.
Thank you so much. That was so sweet.
Nancy, it was adorable.
It is. I love it. Keeps me on task.
There you go. What else? Do you have a gift that you got that you want to share?
I don't have a gift, but I have something I made.
Oh, okay. I have a gift that I thought you were going to share too.
Oh, I do. Sorry. Let me get her down.
When we were in Nashville, Kristi from Cotton Hearts that I work with, the other Kristi, she went too, and she gave us this big bag with her business is called Gather and Stitch. And so she gave us a Gather and Stitch bag, and she filled it with things that she gathered and she stitched. Well, actually Nancy stitched. The person that she bought all the stuff. So she gave us each a piece of Nancy that she knew that we would both like, that would go well with our decor. And I got this adorable bee hive.
I love her.
Flower pot.
I got a flamingo.
Oh,
isn't that adorable?
It was so sweet of her. She picked things just perfect for both of us.
I know.
And then she bought a deck of cards from Nashville.
They were so cute.
And I made mine into a floss drop. Every card is different. You know what? It's not often. Oh, my little thing came open. It's not often that you find a deck of cards that has a different picture on every single card.
They were very cool cards.
She gave us this adorable charm. It's got Nashville on it. And then it says Sound of Music City, Nashville. And so for Nash Dash this weekend, if you're doing Nash Dash, the Start-a-thon, I'm going to use this, one of my starts to put my floss on, which I haven't done yet.
That's a great idea. I haven't done that, but I was intending to do floss drops too.
I have the floss ready, but for the things that I'm going to start at Start-a-thon, I just haven't put it on here yet. So thank you, Kristi, for those things. What else do you got?
Well, I had an adventure this week because I decided I was going to make bags. Now, remember, I made one. Kristi's under Kristi's tutelage whenever I was there, and also I had her guidance and I wrote down directions. So anyway, when I was visiting Kristi and she wanted to keep me out of her way, she gave me a project. And it was this. She ripped up a lot of little strips of fabric and had me quilt them to a backing. Now, this is the kind of backing that she uses on the back of her bag.
And we preface this by saying Kristi has a huge tub under her sewing machine.
Kristi has so much fabric, people, but it's all gorgeous. It's all gorgeous. And I mean, I'll just pick these out for you. I mean, come on, look how adorable this is. Well, it actually was about an inch bigger than it shows now because Suzie decided to make a bag. And by the time I didn't realize it was this big, and this is much smaller than most of her bags, which are in fact this big. Okay, so I had this, but stupid me was making measurements for this. So by the time I got
that, what happened?
Well, that's just I wasn't thinking. So anyhow, I ended up realizing this not fast enough, but I did was able to cut it down a bit. So now I'm here and I'm still trying to get it together, but I got so mad at her. I was like,
just like Russell, you had to
Russell, I'm like, I'm done with you. I am done with you. So you're going in timeout.
She matches our logo, kind of.
Well, not really. She's more peachy and.
Well, part of it is peachy pink, you know.
Yeah, no, we're more pinky. No, but then Victory came and I had cut out another piece of vinyl and I had these fabrics picked out. And so I ended up successfully making this one.
So pretty.
Now, it's a wonky size. I really don't even know what the size is, but it fits a pattern. And that's all that counts at the end of the day, right?
You know, so that's the thing about bags. You can make them any size you want.
You can. And it worked, and I was pretty happy.
You know,
so
pretty in there. You know, it'd look really pretty in that bag.
Huh.
Robin.
It would. In fact, that's what was in it before I took it out.
Oh,
to show it.
Great minds.
So I made that one. So I have fabric to make many, many more. And yeah, all the things. So there's that. So now we had mentioned, go ahead.
I have three more things I want to share really quickly. And then we have some shout outs.
Yeah.
But, first of all, I didn't understand the animal cracker thing. I didn't get it. I was just kind of why? Like why? But then I went into Stacy Nash's room at Market and oh my gosh, they are beautiful. I mean, well, her room was stunning anyway. It's just stunning. And so I picked up, I don't know, 7 of them, I think. But since spring is on the way, when I was teaching, I used to do frogs in the very beginning of the school year. We hopped into the spring school year, and Lily just look at her.
Oh my God, she's hilarious.
On Lindy's Stitches, they had some floss drops by Willoughby Ann.
Oh, come on.
Now I need some frog fabric to make a bag, don't you think?
You do.
But I think that I might be starting her. So I just did a thing yesterday. I joined Tiger Lily's Patreon because she did a whole tutorial on sewing these up. And Jessica Sweetwater Stitcher had finished on Maggie May, and she said, I'm just afraid to sew her up. I don't know what to do. But then Tiger Lily did this video and it inspired. And so Jessica went and sewed hers up right away. And she has it sitting in her Stitchy box and it is adorable. So I think we're now going to have a frog Stitchy box of sorts.
Oh boy.
That little Lily can stand in. I really want to do Maggie May too, but I mean, I couldn't turn that down. So that's some haul, and I don't have floss for her, so I have to go through. I haven't pulled any yet, and see if I have something that will work with her. I don't know, but look at her little sampler. Look at that little sampler that goes with her. They all have like a little small thing. I mean, that alone makes me do it. Like I could do the sampler right now. Okay. Yeah. And then the next thing for the start-a-thon that I'm going to do, I talked about this before in Nashville, but this beautiful nativity from Under the Garden Moon, but I'm just going to do this part. And at Market, they had it in a half, like a upside down U frame. Well, I got some gift cards to Home Goods for my birthday. So on my birthday, I went to Home Goods and look what I found.
There it is.
And it was only $5.99.
It's gorgeous.
So it's Thompsonville, y'all, if you're looking for this. I hope they fit in there. I haven't done any of the counting.
Yeah, I was going to say, is it going to fit?
I haven't counted, so I don't know. But then
I hope so.
Also had it with this around it.
Oh.
Like they had that around it. See how it's stitched around there?
I love it.
But they had a finish with this around it. And so this is at the wedding department at Hobby Lobby, the his and hers, which just happened to be having a 50% off sale the day I was there. So like this stuff was $1.50. I mean, come on.
Come on.
So I got that to go around my frame when I finish that. So this is definitely my Nash stash start. I am definitely going to start that. I had some fabric with it, but I don't know what happened to it. And then finally, I did a fun thing. Color and Cotton, who you know I adore, right? Mm. They have been having these sales for dyeing floss and trim and things for, and you can go and order like a collection, and they come on a ring. So the very first one was a collection of blues. I'm trying to build up my Color and Cotton, but look at those, and they come on a little ring, and they all are just like different grades of the same shade of blue, you know? So there's 5 skeins. It's called Bluebird. And then they had finishing to go with it. So they dyed all the rickrack and fabric and velvet.
Come on.
I got that, and I just think it's stunning. I don't know what I'm doing with it yet, but something will jump out at me.
Wow.
That was the first one. And then there were a set of greens around St. Patrick's Day gone like that. I didn't get them. So I was really sad about that. But then I didn't skip a beat when the next ones came out. They are called Pale Princess or Princess, and it's all pinks.
Oh, how pretty. This is Color and Cotton.
Huh?
Yeah. Color and Cotton.
Color and Cotton. And then here's the rickrack. Oh, now this time they didn't do the fabric with it, but I got at Market from, I don't even remember where I got this. I think it was the I don't know where I got Dames of the Needle. I got this piece of velvet, which I think will be really pretty as a backing. But then I ordered from a place some fabric because I wanted to do that Ladybug by Hands On Design, the Ladybug's Picnic, and everybody's fabric was out. And I found this one from the Witch's Garden Crafts. Look, it's called Think Pink.
Ooh, that is bright.
And that's kind of what she had that ladybug done on.
Yeah.
And it looks good with some of these pinks, like this pink and this pink look really good together. So I made my own fabric and velvet collection to go with it.
So clever.
Color and Cotton, they get me every time.
They do.
Those are the things.
Let me show you what I'm going to do the stash-a-thon too, but I wanted to show you. So I had a little more self-control at Nashville because I have so much, and it's not because I didn't love and want to buy everything else, but I just knew the practicality of it. I mean, look, I haven't even started this stuff. So I'm like, nope, hold back, Suze, hold back. So I bought 2 things that I really, really loved. The first one was the Nativity. Of course, everybody bought the Nativity, right? So I am actually not going to do that one to start the Nash Dash because I don't have threads. So what I am going to do, and what I have heard absolutely no one talk about, which kind of makes me sad, but this piece, the Morning Sampler, I guess it was timing, because whenever all the things were on the...
Oh, I saw it. I saw it.
And this says, remember me when this you see. Mom had just passed. It's on top of a crocheted doily, which my grandmother crocheted tons of stuff like this, and I have a lot of them in my home. And I mean, it just spoke to me, and so I'm like, okay, this is what I'm going to do. And there's an urn too. Kind of creeps me out, but anyway, it's there. But anyway, I don't know. It just really seems like a heartfelt thing to do this year. So
what's the size on that one?
This one will be 99 by 96. So that's pretty.
It looks like it would be much bigger than that.
It does, doesn't it? It absolutely does. One of my earrings just fell out of my ear.
What?
One of my earrings just fell out of my ear. What the heck?
What happened?
I don't know. I mean, it just automatically flipped on my ear. Maybe that was my mother. Mom, I'm making this for you, Mom.
For a goof.
She's talking to me.
But
So
it will be
anyway,
a lovely remembrance as you
I think it will be. And I have just the spot. I know exactly where it's going to go already. So that's the one I'm going to start. And I got this beautiful parchment Ada cloth 14 count. Yep, that's me. From the Crafty Framer to put it on. And I've ordered my threads because they were Weeks Dye Works and Classic Color Works. So I've ordered again. Oh, you missed me. I didn't. But anyway,
hostage police are going to come after.
I know. So anyway, I ordered my threads for this, and I'm really, really hoping they've both been shipped. So I'm really, really hoping they show up on Friday so that I'll be able to start.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, good luck with that. So if not, then I will just continue to work on your Sal until they do show up. Maybe Saturday afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I just haven't seen anybody else saying, "Hey,
I haven't heard anyone talk about that piece."
No. Oh well, I will represent.
You do it.
I will. So there, because
I'm sure that Stephanie at Lindy Stitches talked about it at some point because she really was thorough in covering.
She did. She did very much.
Yeah,
she did very much. So that's that.
How about do you have more stuff, or should we do shout outs?
I have one more thing that I had fully intended on doing this week. I ordered a couple new Stitchy boxes. And I got this one, which is how these things come. This is the same one that Kristi made me, and I've ripped everything out and everything, but I have I had gifted from her a box of Valentine doodads that has just every little thing. But then I got home and I realized I didn't really have any Valentine fabric. So I have curated my own slew of them. And I think it's going to be stinking cute. And I'm really excited to make this. And I'm really mad at myself that I didn't get it done before today. But here they are. And I think it's still going to look Valentine-y.
Oh, sure.
And purdy. And I'm anxious to get it done for the next time we meet.
They're cute.
So there, boss. How about that? I can't wait.
It. I can't wait.
It's very cute.
Strawberry box done because the things I got for the 4th of July one, but here's what I think I'm going to do. I was doing a 4th of July one, a patriotic one, and I was going to be all bright, but I'm kind of liking the like muted. I think I'm going to take all the bright things and soak them in coffee.
You should.
To match my Columbia
because
fabric.
You have perfected that.
Decides.
Yes, you have. You have perfected it. I'm so excited. That'll be very.
Let's have a goal that we both have a Stitchy box by our
by next time we'll both have a new Stitchy box.
I don't know if I'll have patriotic or strawberries. I don't know. We'll see.
It doesn't matter. I mean, this one is just going to be red, and I'm going to put all the red things in from my pouch. And I mean, I have to tell you people. Kristi just curates the cutest dang stuff in here. You just do. I mean, look, I really would like to show this little jar of heart-shaped confetti.
They all have a jar.
Come on.
I think this one is cute. Look at that one.
Oh, look at her. I'm telling you, just adorable. So I'm really anxious to make this, and I think that y'all need to if you want to make one. They're not hard. They take some time, but they're not hard. No. And
the hardest part is collecting all the stuff, and I can do that.
And she's done that. She's done that. She's
a girl. Not for the world, but
no. No, but I mean, you just have the stuff, and it's just put together beautifully. So I'm excited. Yay!
I wanted to do a shout out for a new Flosstube that I have found. And if you haven't watched her, I think you should, Suzie, because Amy at Stitch It Pink.
I was going to shout her out too.
Oh,
she's adorable. What a sweetheart. I love you, Amy.
She's coming to Disney.
She's adorable.
She's planning her trip to Disney. So
I know. It's really amazing. She's already done 3. I think she does like 1 a week.
Yeah,
she's very prolific.
Yesterday. I watched it yesterday.
Me too.
Yeah. And it was really cute. Really cute.
It was.
I really, really like her. And so if you haven't checked her out, She's great.
She is. She's really adorable and has really sweet stories to tell too.
Yeah, she does. Her room is all pink and just cute.
Goals. I mean,
no, you've accomplished it. You have.
I have, but no, it has a long way to go, and it'll get there. It'll get there. So, who else do you have?
Perfectionist. I think it looks great.
Thank you.
I also wanted to say thank you to Pam and Steph at Just Keep Stitching.
Oh, I know.
They need us. So
love them.
Okay, let me tell you the story. I'm at work and I'm in the back room, and Molly at work comes running to the back room and she's like, Kristi, some lady just came in the shop and she said she heard about us from Just Keep Stitching. I'm like, no, it's the happiest stitches on earth. And she's like, no, she was adamant about Just Keep Stitching. And I'm like, well, I gotta go watch it now. Well, they made us their platinum stitchers for that
silver. We were silver. They have silver and gold, and we were silver. They don't have platinum level, but still.
Yeah, silver and gold. That's right, silver. We were silver. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. But they just were so. I love them. I've been watching them for a long time.
Gold are like people that have been doing it for a long time, and it was just exciting that someone came in and shouted out our shop and showed where the shop was in the map of Indiana. It was just so kind.
It was.
On behalf of Dawn, our owner, I'm going to thank you also, Pam and Steph, because you're fantastic.
Yes.
They're very funny.
They are hilarious. I love them. I just love it. It's a mother-daughter, and they're just hilarious and just amazing. The work they do is amazing. So
yeah. And then I was going through all the floss tubes on my TV, trying to find one to watch, and one of them said it was a Nashville vlog. Like she was taking a video of all the things. And so she started at home, like packing and saying goodbye to her cat and all this stuff. Well, she gets to her room the first night of market. And I'm like, she looks so familiar to me. And all of a sudden she starts showing her haul, which was mostly yarn. They had gone to a yarn shop before market started. And she was helping Liz Matthews from Liz Matthews. She was in her room as a helper. And then I'm like watching and I'm like, Rich, that's us shopping in Matthew's room. So we brought a bunch of stuff back from the shop from her booth. And I remember her talking for a long time, and they show us just all over shopping. I come right in front of the camera like it's this part of me, but anyway, and then I'm like, I remember that conversation. She goes, and my next piece of haul, and she holds up here. Hold on. She holds up this to the camera.
No,
that's us. That's us. Holds up the store, Cotton Hearts. She holds up our business card. She goes, this is a new quilt shop, and they're in Indiana, and my in-laws live in South Bend, and I'm going to go visit there. We had a whole conversation about it. Like,
oh my God.
And so she shouted out the shop. She shouted out us, showed our little card. She called us the owners of Cotton Hearts. So I reached out to Dawn and I'm like, Dawn, I didn't tell anyone I was the owner. I usually just said I'm in charge of the cross stitch part at the shop, and that's why I'm here and the owner isn't. But at any rate, Liz, I was like blown away. I was just like, wait a minute. That's us. And it just kind of was really funny. So I was cracking up.
Well, I need to tell this because I've been watching this woman Barbara on Seashore Stitcher. It's like that poem, Seashore Stitcher. She's from Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Oh, I haven't watched her.
Oh, she's very, very good. But I was happy to watch her last evening, and she gave a Joanne's update. Doo-doo-doo.
Oh, so, and what did she say?
It was amazing. She said that they are stocking. Now, I don't know if this is everywhere, but they have in stock now because it's one of the larger stores. They're going to be closing the smaller stores, but at the larger stores, they're getting all the things from the warehouses. Okay. And guess what she found? Lori Holt cross-stitch patterns mixed in with the quilts, and they're 40% off, people. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Did you even know? And so she was talking with one of the associates there, and they said, oh, we've always had them. And they just put them in the quilt department. Who knew?
I've never seen them there. That's crazy.
They had them at her shop. I'm here to tell you. You can
not
watch her
video. I'm
video.
not going to do it. I'm not, get behind me. I'm not going.
She showed, I'll bet she showed a good 20 to 25 of them. So, I mean, I went to my Joann's a few days ago because I wanted to get some new fabric. Well, you know, you got to buy 2 yards. Come on. I'm not a quilter. So I'm like, okay. And it's still only $2 off, but I guess I'll make a few dresses or placemats. I don't know. I'll make some stuff. I don't know. But I wanted the first Stitchy box. I need what, about 6 inches?
8 by 11.
Anyhow, that's all gone.
So I know a girl who can hook you up.
I got 8 yards of fabric. Yeah, whatever. But anyway, when I heard this, and there's Lori Holt cross stitch patterns for 40% off now, because of course my fabric was still only 20% off. Oh man, that store, I mean, there is Zippo in the cross stitch department. They did not have a bolt of thread. No thread in that store. What is wrong with that?
Because somebody went through and bought it all.
They did. They bought all the rickrack, the even the hem binding. Gone.
I got rickrack right at the beginning of
when we went, right?
Rickrack is, but I did find, just so you know, that Hobby Lobby has rickrack on the roll with the ribbon, and I didn't know that before. So yeah, and we carry rickrack in the shop, but ours are all like kind of mutedy, kind of like a muted look. Lori Holtz, she has some brights, but I liked the ones at Joann's because you could get bright, like bright orange, not like a burnt.
All the colors, yeah. And that's another thing I was looking for.
I could, and it wasn't really a deal, but Joann.
Yeah, I know, Joann's, man. You're just like really keeping us on our toes here. So anyway, go to your local large Joann's and see if you can find any.
I'll just forget about it and go to your local needlework shop and support them.
Well, true that. Yes. Anyway, just thought that was pretty cool.
It is wild. I've never seen one there before.
Have you ever watched Champagne and Stitches?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Well, I was really thrilled.
How Champagne and Stitches is.
She does tiny towns.
Yes,
all of them done.
That's how I found out about this.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
She had one of these because she's over the pond.
Yes, she is, Sarah. She's over the pond. Hi, Sarah. I loved your tiny towns. You give me such inspiration. Just to even get this one. I think she's starting on this one. And they're just so pretty.
They are. And she hooked me to Canny Little Fox, so thank you for that.
Yeah.
I love that bag more than words can say.
I know, it's beautiful. So, well, that's good. And of course, always hello to our friend Emily at Shady Grove Stitcher. And I remembered it today, girl.
There we go. We got it. We didn't even stumble.
I know. So anyway, thanks to all of you.
You got to watch Emily stitching her boobies.
Oh, yeah. Her boobies. Not what you think. And her new stand. She talks about her new stand, her new Lowry stand too.
And then I have to always shout out Lenny and Roberta because I know. They are the first Flosstube that I ever fell in love with.
They are. They're the OG.
Lenny and I kind of have a little private texting thing going on. Like we're forming a friendship over there, and we are like determined that someday we're going to meet because they are the GOAT.
There's always a chance.
They're the GOAT. I am just always inspired by them, and they crack me up. And when they pop up, I'm like, oh, it's a good day.
Yeah.
You know, when I was stuck on because of the stupid fall and I wasn't doing anything, I messaged Emily and I'm like, when's your next Flosstube coming up? I need some entertainment over here.
I know. Well, anyway, thank you. We appreciate each and every one of you too.
Every single one.
And we're just so happy that you spent some time with us today. And
actually floored. I'm just floored that they keep coming back.
I know. I just really am tickled, and we just love all of the responses that you send in the comments and on our Facebook page and everything. So thank you, and
until we meet again.
Till we meet again, don't forget Floss Daily.
I have to tell you, I messaged finally a farm girl. So we went to market, and there is this big sign finally
Oh,
farm girl, don't forget to floss. And I'm like, what?
wow.
And apparently she's had that tagline forever. And I messaged
Ew.
her and I was like, I am so sorry. Like, we had no idea. We walked into market and our jaws just dropped. We're like, do you see that? And I'm like, she's gonna think we copied her or something. And I said, we really did it. My husband came up with it. We got the little daily part at the end. Like, yours doesn't don't forget to drop floss daily, but I just felt like this big. And so I messaged her and she goes, I don't have the rights to that. You do whatever you want. I didn't know skin off my back. I didn't even know it. I'm like, thank you so much, Kristi. She's a Kristi too. And I was like, oh, she was so sweet. And so thank you.
Yeah.
Finally.
Oh, and I just went to the dentist, and guess what he told me whenever I left?
Don't forget to floss
my
daily.
appointment this morning.
She pulled out her
floss daily.
I don't forget. I do it
every day. Anyway, thank you again, everyone.
Again.
We'll see you next time.
Thanks.
Bye. Bye.